Have joining us here tonight, Orioles prospect Mike Yastrzemski, who just had a dynamite year in the minor leagues this year. Now, let's see. You start at Delmarva. You play well there, so you get promoted to Frederick. You outlast that league, and you get promoted to Bowie. What was this year like for you where you kept moving because you earned the next promotion?
For me, it was really just a year of transition. Learning to play for different managers, different teammates, and really just understanding what a full minor league season was like. And I really tried to just take it for that.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. You were only drafted last June and a 14th round pick, and you come into the Orioles organization. Now, Dan Duquette and Buck Showalter, they talk all the time about this is an organization of opportunity. If you put in the work, if you succeed, they'll give you another chance. Did you feel that with what you went through this year?
Absolutely. They say it, and you got to take it for what they say, that if you have a uniform on your back, that you got a chance to play. And when you have a chance to play and you perform, then good things are going to happen, and sometimes they just work out.
Coming into professional baseball, you got to look back and see what your grandfather did in this game, and a great Hall of Fame, great player. Is there a lot of pressure on you to kind of fulfill the same standard that he did?
Growing up, I had that feeling, but as I grew older and understood his numbers for what they were, they're Hall of Fame numbers, and it's a Hall of Fame for a reason. You try to make that as unattainable as possible. And trying to compare myself to that, I felt like there's too much pressure, and, just being me was how I needed to do it.
So you're yourself, but everyone keeps reminding you that you're Carl Yastrzemski's grandson. I would imagine everywhere you go, it comes up. How do you separate that, knowing that's a real asset? I mean, I got to believe if you're having trouble with your swing, that's not a bad guy to call.
Oh, yeah. I got one of the best minds in baseball to pick. When I get a chance to, I definitely have to. But, he's my grandfather, so I take it as, we have a personal relationship, we have a baseball relationship, and when I'm struggling, he's definitely someone that I can really go to, and he's got a lot of great advice.
Moving into like AA ball and finishing up there, do you see a real big difference between A ball and AA ball and the kind of pitching and players that you play against?
Yeah, the talent is there at the lower levels. It's just the consistency and understanding the mentality side of the game and knowing, where to throw the ball, what time you need to throw it, when you don't, and things like that.
When you look at this Major League Ball Club and what's happening here in Baltimore right now, do you have a tendency to kind of compare yourself to the other outfielders a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Everyone likes to look around and everyone likes to know how the organization's doing. But this is a great ball club. They got a great opportunity to, hopefully make a postseason run, and, that makes the whole organization proud. You want to be a part of a winning team and a winning organization.
Well, let's take a look at your numbers from the year. And, of course, 3 different stops in the South Atlantic League at Delmarva starting out. Then you went to Frederick, and then you end up at Bowie. 129 games, real strong average, 14 home runs, 75 RBIs. But how about 16 triples and 18 stolen bases? So I am to surmise by that speed is a part of your game.
Yeah, you got to find a way to take what you have and what you've been given as a talent and use that. And when you get a chance to exploit your speed, you got to be able to. And I think on the base pass was a place where I could really try and do that this year.
Mike, I think one thing that all of the minor leaguers in this organization have seen is that this organization is not afraid to go to you guys in the minor leagues and bring you to the big leagues. Do you kind of prepare yourself for maybe that happening here in a suit shortly?
Yeah, absolutely. You always got to be prepared. And when you get the opportunity to step in, you always want to say, I'm ready for it, and, you accept the challenge. And that's part of the fun of this game is you never know when your chance is going to come, and when it does, you just got to be ready and really just enjoy the opportunity and have fun with it.
Well, one piece of advice we can give you is work on the defense. you don't play for Buck Showalter if you can't play defense.
That's right.
I'm sure you've heard that more than once.
Absolutely.
But yeah, well, Mike, congratulations.
Yep.
Nice to have your teammates here. Jeff Kemp and Austin Wins as well. Nice of them to come to the game with you.
Absolutely.
So best of luck. First full year, total success, and we appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
That's Mike Yastrzemski, everybody. Remember him. He's on the fast track. He had a great year in the minor leagues.